In this video, we'll be looking at completing the square for these two questions, which we'll cover at these timestamps. To start with, we'll learn the basics of completing the square, so let's get into it. So what is completing the square? Completing the square is a method of rewriting a quadratic expression, such as this one, in the form of a variable, say x, plus a constant, all squared, plus another constant. The first part is considered to be a perfect square. The reason why this is known as a perfect square is because if we were to consider a shape where its sides are both x plus 3, then its area would be x plus 3 all squared. And some of you may notice that this shape is indeed a square since each of its sides are the same length. So this is why x plus 3 all squared can be considered a perfect square, because you can rethink of this expression as representing the area of a square. So as long as you have this perfect square plus a constant, then this expression is considered to be in the format of completing the square. Although we've mentioned that x squared plus 6x plus 10 can be rewritten as x plus 3 all squared plus 1, we'd like to know a step-by-step procedure to questions such as these ones, so we can rewrite them in the completing the square format. So let's start our first question. Let's complete the square for the following expression. So the first step is to make sure that the format of the quadratic is written in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. This is written like that already because we can see that a is 1, b is 4, and c is 0. Next, as long as the value of a is 1, which this is, then the second step is to use the following formula in order to complete the square to rewrite that expression. Since b is 4, we can now replace b for 4. Then the third step is to just simplify this expression and generally clean it up. For this part, this simplifies to be x plus 2 all squared, whereas for this part, this simplifies to be 2 squared, which is 4, so we get left with x plus 2 all squared minus 4. And that's the question complete. Here's a tip. Whenever you're completing the square on a quadratic expression, you could check your answer by expanding the brackets and simplifying. Then compare this with the original expression. So if we expand the brackets, we can rewrite x plus 2 all squared to be x plus 2 x plus 2. Multiplying the first two terms, we get x squared. Multiplying the outer terms, we get 2x. Multiplying the inner terms, we get 2x. And multiplying the last terms, we get 4. Now when simplifying the expression, we get x squared plus 4x plus 4. Therefore, upon subtracting 4, we get x squared plus 4x, which matches the original expression. In the next section, we'll be completing the square for the following question, so let's get to it. Let's complete the square for the following expression. So the first step is to make sure that the format of the quadratic is written in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. This is written like that already because we can see that a is 1, b is minus 6, and c is 10. And next, as long as the value of a is 1, which this is, then the second step is to use the following formula in order to complete the square to rewrite that expression. However, be mindful that this formula only applies to these terms. And since b is minus 6, we can now replace b for minus 6. Now we include the constant by adding 10. Then the third step is to just simplify this expression and generally clean it up. When considering this part, we get x plus negative 3 all squared, which is the same as x minus 3 all squared. And when simplifying the constants on the outside, we subtract minus 3 all squared, which is like subtracting 9. Then upon adding the 10, then we get left with plus 1. So we get x minus 3 all squared plus 1. And that's the question complete. So that's going to do it. In the next video, we'll be completing the square where the coefficient of x squared is not 1, so you definitely won't want to miss that one. And don't forget to subscribe for more free content just like this, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any uploads from this channel. If you have any questions, just pop them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.